It's time to
It's one of
plunge.
the times where that shoving your hand right up a pig's arse actually is like the thing you want to do.
Aye.
Look at that.
There we go. Hello there, viewers. This is episode 2 of Cave Plays Bloodborne. There's Dougie there.
I'm Dougie.
It's true. Okay, and what's the plan, Dougie?
Well, we're just after fighting the Cleric Beast, and Guffy, see if you turn around, please. Think about what most players do at this point.
Oh, yeah.
They've played the game at the start. They've fought the first boss. They've got our lamp and all that, and they're excited. Let's progress. What happens?
So you go up to this door, and unfortunately, there's nothing to actually interact with. So Gilbert was right back at the window. If you remember, he said that they closed the bridge to the Cathedral Ward. So that must be Cathedral Ward. And the bridge is closed, making Cleric Beast 100% optional. Little did I know that until maybe like 2 or 3 playthroughs in.
Yeah, you were absolutely gutted where you've done all this. You've fought a boss. It's moving quite tough. You're thinking you can finally progress, and then you realise that actually all that was for was to get some that'll be sword badge to get you some items. And if you're me, you're like, I don't actually know where to go then. I thought this was the only route because I just hadn't explored quite well enough. Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from other worlds. Silencing blanks ends such forms of cooperation.
That's some multiplayer stuff. See, there he's done a rogue sit down again. I swear I never moved a muscle. It's this PlayStation pad that has a mind of its own. Again, we're hoping that that happens during a crucial moment in a boss.
Consume insight and ring the old hunter's bell to enlist the cooperation of old hunters.
Old hunter bell. Check that out in the inventory here.
Yeah. One of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters, who have long passed from the dream, but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt, rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side, and they are certain to give a listen, for the night of the hunt is long and unchanging.
Cool. So that's I believe that's how you summon NPC help during some of the bosses.
Yeah, and the other thing we got, I think, is for just getting players in.
Yeah, like co-oping.
Yeah. So in Dark Souls, they always say that the worlds are like intertwined and all that, when the time is convoluted or whatever. Here it just seems to be hunters that were part of the dream at one point still seem to be around, kind of.
Yeah, they walk the earth, but maybe they're not sustained by the dream. Okay, right, so
and
we
at
got
this
that.
point, it's still very unclear. Sorry, what the dream actually is very unclear at this point. Still,
100%. So, got the option to buy this Hunter Chief emblem. Let's see that.
a cloth emblem that belonged to the captain of the church hunters long ago opens the main gate that leads to the round plaza of the great cathedral. The main gate is shut tight on nights of the hunt and could only be opened from the other side with this emblem. In other words, the captain's return, and this emblem determined the end of the hunt.
Interesting. Okay, so there must be a locked door somewhere in Cathedral Ward. We also get this.
Sorry, and I was going to say, in viewers, and for the first time you played this, how many of you thought it opened that gate that we just went to behind the Cleric Beast? Because that's what I did. So you almost get disappointed twice.
Yeah. So this is the Kirk Hammer. This is one of the cooler weapons in this game, in my opinion.
Yeah. A trick weapon typically used by healing church hunters. On one side, an easily handled silver sword. On the other, a giant obtuse stone weapon, characterised by a blunt strike and extreme force of impact. Trick hunter weapons forged in the healing church workshop, said to be hidden somewhere in the Grand Cathedral, were made to the tenets of a rival school of craftsmanship.
Cool. We're going to buy that. That's a cool weapon. And we've been hearing quite a bit about this Grand Cathedral and Cathedral Ward, so I'm of a mind to go and discover what lies within. What about you, Dukes?
Yeah, and I think actually Gilbert will have something else to say.
You want to go back to Gilbert?
Yeah, we can go to the Gilbert if you want, after you do some of your weapon shibby boos.
Yes, so we need 3 bloodstone shards to upgrade our weapon at this point. which we don't have, so we're just going to have to keep looking. But the good thing is in Bloodborne, right, check this out. You've got 2 arm slots, so we can actually put on... Oh no, we cannot, but for a different reason. So we have to get our... Where does it say again?
Bottom middle.
Bottom middle, yeah, check that out. It says 16 strength required, so let's go and spend the remaining blood echoes on leveling up strength.
Have we discussed this doll?
I am a doll.
Oh yeah.
Here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
What?
So viewers, you have to forgive us because we had some recording issues. We've done this and forgot that we haven't done it. So can only imagine what she's thinking, standing there with the thing, oh, I'm alive now, what's he going to say when he gets there? And we just ran right past her.
Yep, apologies. Okay, so we can level up.
Well, let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand.
This is your maiden in black or whatever his shoe's called in Demon Souls.
Yeah. And we can afford to have 3 levels, so 16 strength, and let's put up endurance. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was going to say was that we can put 2 weapons on. We can put the cut hammer and the saw cleaver on one hand, and then we can use the D-pad to change over. And check this out. It's a sword, and it's also a ginormous big hammer.
Yeah.
Don't you just love
This is the weapon that I always feel like, to use the hammer properly, you almost need to be doing it in that, see that, I don't know what they call it, when you change mode halfway through a swing.
Yeah.
Where it becomes like your slash, and then smash. It seems quite good.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have to worry about, like, carry burden in this one?
I don't think so. No, I don't. I mean, you maybe know that better than me, but I really don't think so. I think it's just
Not from what I've
free-for-all.
gathered. See, unless it has to be like, maybe if you pick 2 of the heaviest, slowest things ever. Still don't think so.
Okay.
I can't think of any carryweight thing.
Well, let's talk to Gilbert.
Yes, I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. And during the hunt, the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you?
Okay, to the aqueduct then. But first, I'm going to return to the Hunter's Dream. Annoyingly, in this game, they don't have Elden Ring's optimization where you can just warp wherever you want, or even Dark Souls 3 where you can just warp from bonfires. You have to actually come back to the Hunter's Dream and go to the Great Bridge. So, hey, doesn't matter.
What are you warping to the Great Bridge for?
Good question. No, so if I can get to the other side of the bridge, remember there's a way back at the other side of the bridge. There's a way that you can go down.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, and use.
Yeah,
Okay. So we'll show you this. Some goodies.
Yeah, I suppose from the central shortcut, you're probably not that far from here, but it maybe is slightly quicker to teleport.
That's true, I suppose. Be quicker if I don't get killed as well.
Aye, that is actually true. The speedrunners do avoid dying.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. You'd think that would be a good strat. Guess I could actually see if I can put the cut camera through its paces here. Really didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm rusty.
When you were looking at the upgrade thing, it's 3 essential shards, that's what they'd call in Dark Souls. Is that quite a lot? That seems quite hefty.
That is quite hefty. Oh, cheerio. I'll do that then.
Oh, he's still alive.
I know. Okay, so there's a way here. Let's go then.
Oh, I think you just missed an item.
Did I?
Oh, that's kind of annoying some folk.
I'll go
I
back
didn't
and
think
get
there was a ladder.
items.
I thought you had, like, left it there.
Where's an item? Oh yeah.
See that item?
Bloodstone shard. Look at
There we
that.
go.
Just as you were talking about that.
Aye. So we're heading into the sewers, which, like, we spoke about this last time, but I've never came down this way. In my whole time of playing this, I would come down, what in my head's a more natural way, but this way is fine.
See, I thought, isn't this way just towards a dead end, and then you just go back up? There isn't two ways to get here.
Oh, right, so it's just because a lot of these places do actually look quite similar. So I think I myself still get a wee bit, like, turned around in this place. Ooh, nice.
Sweet. Much needed blood vials have been quite heavy on them so far.
Yep. These guys with the harpoons are...
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yep, especially when you fall off the fucking platform.
Yeah.
I'm a big intercut the footage of me falling off that like 5 times in the other run.
If you've played these sort of games before, you do it. Gravity is actually one of your biggest enemies.
It's true. Oh no!
You wouldn't need to cut the other one out.
Oh shit! I'm in pretty deep trouble here, aren't I?
Aye. The rats in this game aren't quite as troublesome as the Dark Souls ones, because they don't, as far as I'm aware, inflict poison on you. Nice. That's where a slow weapon, in some games, you think, oh, I just like, if he just get hit there while doing his swing, that's odd. If the weapon was faster, it would be better. But because of that regain mechanic, he actually got the majority of that hit back anyway.
Yeah, it's so satisfyingly great.
Oh, so viewers, vote before you go.
Oh, what's...
That's fine. I was going to say, viewers, vote for how many times this is going to take, because it took you 3 times last time.
Sorry, I should be less hasty about things when you're going to run competitions.
No, it's alright. I mean, it's your haste that causes the need for the competitions generally.
You're not wrong.
Oh.
There you go, get yourself down there. Hunter stuff.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what we've got on already, but a different flavour of it, I even think.
Yeah.
Wait, I can hear noises, so just double check the coast is clear. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's check out the hunter stuff.
There is some like stat stuff we could maybe talk about, so see if you change that back to the, if just in case viewers don't know, if obviously the blue numbers there are like this the hunter's hat protects more from blunt damage, but has less arcane. But again, do that many enemies use arcane? Probably not. And it's got worse bolt. But you can see it's got resistances as well, so some of them are worse. So in general, this is a bit... I would probably stick with the Yharnam one, but I can read the description
me
too.
too.
One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defence to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognisable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters.
Great stuff. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep the stuff we've got on. It's wonderful, looks great, and it's statistically a little bit better as well. I'll go and kill these jabronis here, and then we'll get on with the main path, I think.
Yep. And we're hearing a lot about the old hunters at this point, which is kind of suggesting that like this situation that we're in has been going on for quite a while. Oh, I see. These guys can be really quite troublesome. They get a combo and you're isolated.
Yep.
Something Guffy did there that he might have missed feels is he kept hitting the corpse. You do still get a wee bit of regain even if you're hitting a dead body for like a couple of seconds.
That's another just cool little generous piece of game feel that just goes a long way in the harshness of this game. When you discover that you can hit corpses to get even more health back. To be honest, like, it takes me a wee minute to get back into Bloodborne's tempo, where like as soon as you take a hit you don't immediately shite yourself and want to go and heal. It's like, kind of, no, you need to get in and win that health back, almost like have the bravery to go in and actually claim the health that you lost back off the guy. But the only problem is with the military veteran starting thing, where we only start with 10 vitality and 10 endurance. That's pretty challenging to be majorly aggressive at the beginning. Yeah. So I think after leveling up strength the last time, I would say we'll probably level up some vitality next. Apologies, I'm going the wrong way. I think. Is that right way? Yeah, it is.
Again, I'm really not an expert at this area, so I could have told you that.
Yeah, I think it's just a wee, it's a bottle area, you know. It just exists itself, and then that's it.
Armour. I reckon I've probably never got that armour before.
I know, but it's just a bit of a weird one, because you can buy better armour out of the shop in the Hunter's Dream, sorry. Okay, excellent then.
So where to next?
Where to next indeed. I would say we should go down to basically the bonfire again. The lamp again.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Well, we could unlock the most pointless shortcut of all time.
We could unlock the most pointless shortcut of all time. Down here, yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's kind of on the route anyway.
Mm-hmm. Does not open from this side.
Yep. But it soon might. If you
just walk around the corner. Just body swerve these guys for now. They're trouble if you let them be trouble, but we're not interested.
Good for hellfires though, so probably worthwhile going back after we're done.
And look at that. Great
so, I mean,
stuff.
you do save 7 seconds.
That's true.
So, but would a speedrunner even waste the 7 seconds to open that? I don't think they would.
No, I don't think so. You could microwave a burger 1/7 of the way to done.
I was going to say, you certainly can't do one complete times in that time unless you've either get the best microwave all the time or you're dead.
Yeah. There we go. Do you know, it's so crazy, this game, like how, I don't know what the criteria is for people giving me trouble. Do you remember, as Dougie's alluded to a few times, we actually have played this before, but recording troubles made us start again, which no one's complaining about at all. But I had such a hard time with those guys. They fucked me right up.
We're talking a 45-minute battle royale against those two.
45. Yeah, a single episode of just against those two.
I actually meant to say 45 seconds.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
I was feeling that. That was harsh enough. Yeah. That
so there's the wee bit that we overlooked earlier, down to the dog cages. So this is where you come.
Again, another kind of semi-pointless shortcut. It's just kind of there. It probably does do a bit of time, but you'd want to come round that way anyway.
I know, that's, if you really wanted to sequence break, that's a great one. It's not exactly a shortcut, it's just a piece of scenery, but
it's a level that, it's weird how many different routes you can go, but you don't really need to go a lot of them anyway. It's just, they're there for you to use if you want to. And it looks like we might have another NPC, and it's not a dog.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Well, do you know of any safe places? I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. But if you had to top your arse, it wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help it, you hear? So what would it be? Are you going to tell me or not?
Would love to, but no. Here, though she did call us a hunter, so I'll take that.
I should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That lot of good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Go and stab it. I know all your tricks.
Well, seems like an elderly lady both wants us to save them and doesn't trust us as far as she could throw us. So it is a strange place. I do think you're all mad. Again, one of the best ways to experience the story in this game is just to imagine that you have been dropped into this exact situation, that you've been, with no skills, you've been given the ability to not die, ever. You just come right back.
So put your head in this situation, but then imagine that you probably aren't still sitting in the original area, curled up in a ball.
Yeah, eventually.
Like you maybe would be.
Yeah, eventually you would have to go and, you know, fight some beasts. But no one's really telling you something, but you seem to be important. Yeah, this is a bit of a
I actually
scare.
think your choice of weapon has helped here, because I think the Cutcomer blade has a wee bit extra range for that, but see if you were trying to hit that with the saw cleaver, I think that's where you could easily fall.
Yeah.
Not you, just in general.
Yeah, the royal you.
And voyeurs, don't worry, this is actually a friendly NPC. It's just has a character model.
Yeah.
Which is unusual.
A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Bold hunter's mark.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're a little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt. What are you...
You've just been given one of the best gestures.
Yeah.
You seen this one? You actually used it.
How do you do this? You can switch them out, so...
Aye, so you have to take one.
Shake off cape.
Look at that.
Shut up. That's the worst one.
No. I think with a different outfit, that would have popped.
Right, okay. Maybe with a longer cape. Because really our cape's
Aye,
not
well-
that substantial.
Aye, if we get hers, then that'll be good.
So we came in there, and there actually is a staircase that leads down to here. So I'm just going to do a quick plunging attack. Totally fuck it up.
We're doing some good damage then. Oh, nice. See, come for Elden Ring, do you ever find yourself wanting to do like a jump attack?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Elden Ring, the jump was just such a great fucking addition. I know it's kind of weird that these games don't have jumps, but it's just the way they are, you know, it adds to the whole experience. But yeah, Elden Ring adding a jump was just lovely, wasn't it? And it's got the best horse riding in gaming, in my opinion, just so fluid, and you can jump, you can summon it really easily and it comes right to you, you can jump on it. Oh, it's just such a joy to ride the horse.
I mean, if you're looking for like realism, it's got the worst horse mechanic probably, but it's definitely, in terms of like usefulness and just ease, it's just up there.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse in a game where, I know they're trying to be realistic, but say like Red Dead 2, and you want to get in your horse and you whistle and it's too far away, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, totally.
Because I'm always there thinking, I know folk like realism, right, but do you think anyone's ever, maybe they're right, or maybe I'm misspeaking, but do you think anyone's ever been playing a game and you're like, oh, this mechanic's too handy?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah. Well, do you know what I do complain about sometimes? I hope I'm not alone in this, right? But see, sometimes when I probably, Dougie's laughing because he's like, you're the only person ever to have thought of what you're about to say. No. But see, when you buy, what I should say here is, just so we can keep moving, I'm going to drop down here. You need to actually come back up here twice, to get these items here, so I'm going to just drop down here and then continue through the sewers, and I'll come back up and get the other one. But see, when you buy a game like like an enhanced edition or something like that, and one of the things that you get is just a preposterous amount of really overpowered gear right at the beginning of the game. I kind of hate that, because it's like, well, what? Sure, then you don't really have much faith in the balance of your game of being enjoyable, you know. Like Assassin's Creed does that, you know. Final Fantasy VII Remake did it, I think. Let me just.
You're almost being robbed of that. You're being robbed of the way to the. What am I trying to say here? The intended way to play or start the game.
That's it. The intended
and it's
way.
Like you've got this item, and you can easily know somebody will, just don't use it if you don't want to use it. But I'm like, but I've got it, and it's better than everything I've got. Yeah. I can see the numbers, mate. I can see the fucking blue saying this has got 200 attack power compared to my -4.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know, I'm with you on that one.
Well,
that's one of the things that you're angry about that I will accept.
Yeah, there's maybe so few of them, but I'll take it. We just picked up the Saw Spear, which is another trick weapon that's got a wee bit more reach. We also picked up this Madman's Knowledge.
You just got one of the coolest arts in the game, I think, but also it's just a very important and clever mechanic as well, but we'll go into it. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the Great Ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity.
Cool. So functionally it gives you 1 insight, but yeah, a madman's dead skull gives you insight. Curious.
And it gives you, as the player, a little insight into what this game might include.
What it might turn
brings
into.
Up some words. Yeah. It starts talking about eldritch wisdom. And, I don't know, like, there isn't another meaning of the word eldritch.
No, there's only one genre for that.
Yep. So it gives you a wee look into, right, okay, maybe things aren't quite as, I don't really say black and white, because things are a bit unclear just now already, but there might be something else coming up at some point.
I had to keep my wits about me there.
Yep.
Yeah,
So as far as
eldritch,
I'm
sorry,
aware-
you're absolutely right. There's only one genre that you'll see that word in, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for weird stuff happening.
And you're using the saw spear right now. I believe it's basically just saw cleaver, but more of a skill weapon. So I can't remember if we mentioned it in this one or the other one, but the saw cleaver's that kind of, what do they call it when it's a mix of strength and dex? Quality build.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the saw cleaver, I think it's quite good with strength and skill. I think this one is particularly skill, so it might be a wee bit faster, but maybe I'll do a wee bit less damage, but it's got a different R1 moveset. It actually becomes a spear, which is quite nice.
Yeah, and it's got massive reach that way.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good weapon. I've never loved it, but yeah, it's nice to have.
And just getting those horizontals is really good for instances like that where you've got 2 enemies coming out.
So in the course of this, we've got 8 bloodstone shards.
I was going to say, we've got enough for some upgrades, and you have to decide what you want to use.
Yeah, I think I was just showing off the saw spear there for a second. I'm still kind of in love with this Kirk hammer, just for how damn cool it is.
Oh, I don't think we looked at the Bold Hunter's Mark.
Oh, did we not?
England upside down rune etched in the mind of a hunter. Image upon this parchment allows one to envision the rune with clarity, allows a hunter to awaken again without losing blood echoes, a trick that seems nearly too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty too good to be true. I don't know how much we are gonna use those. I'll just kind of trust in my early game, being not bad in the early game. Cut back to this when I die so many times, but yeah, I think it will be handy at some point.
It doesn't need to be something because you're bad. It could just be you've went somewhere and now you want a quick leg back without wasting time.
Yeah,
we actually used it in the last playthrough.
Did we really?
I can't remember why.
There you
But
go.
I think he maybe wanted to go and talk to Gilbert or something again, maybe, or something like that.
I see. Okay. Biggest ladder yet, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, got some crows. What's that move there, Vios? See if you get caught in that.
Yeah, you're
That's
close.
bad news. And actually, is there like, although we are saying, oh, you know, you have to watch these guys, is there a worse feeling than getting killed by one of these?
No. That's game ending. Or you know, run ending.
It's turn it off and go to bed because you're so upset with yourself.
I didn't feel good about that
early.
one going into it, yeah.
Oh, too late. Nice. There we go. Oh man, every time you play this game, I'm like remembering some amazing DLC bosses that I'm like desperate to watch you play.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we'll get there.
We're a wee while away for that though, but
Here we got another NPC.
mm-hmm.
Who are you? I don't know your voice. But I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Maybe it's the way you look from my mum. I didn't look came back from the hunt. And she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone. And scared.
Find girl's mother. Who would ever click refuse?
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum was a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Tiny music box.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly and in love without it. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find her, please.
Okay, so let's check out the music box.
A small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly: Viola and Gascoigne.
Oh, okay, let's go and find Viola and Gascoigne then.
What do you think, like, so obviously there's music in this world, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think like a Bloodborne band would be called?
I don't know.
And why is it the Beastie Boys?
Yes, the Beastie Boys. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Can't be topped. Yep.
So you might have noticed where we were there. We've just opened a
sorry, I
shortcut
should go.
back to... I don't know how you really describe this bit, but the bit where the guy is chapping the door with a brick.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's actually not a massive way back home to the lamp just now, because we could go back to the Hunter's Dream and level up the weapon. So actually, do you know what? We will use a bold Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Might as well. And he also does kind of funny thing. You're like, oh man, and you're like holding your head, and it's quite a funny wee animation.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it would just take us right to the dream. I forgot it actually just warps you to the nearest, or well, the previous lamp.
If this game ever gets remaked, what it would happen is you'd press that button and it would give you a choice of Hunter's Dream or Last Visited Thing.
Yeah, it would ask you which one you want to go to. Okay, check it out. Let's level up the Cuck Hammer. Once
Okay.
and twice. There we go. Cool.
And
That should be
you
doing
need
mega
8 more
damage.
for another one. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that took us to exactly 0, didn't it? Can actually level up.
Yeah.
Welcome. What is it you...
Wee bit of health maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Vitality. 1. Yep, really good.
It's nice to keep that vitality and endurance equal for a while.
Yeah, I'd say so.
In my head anyway.
I think we go for health first, and then
Have we
pull
been-
endurance up.
Have we been back to the sick room?
No, yet. No,
In
that's
this one?
not. Yeah, because I've got one of the blood files.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I meant like go back.
Oh, it's no time for
Or is
that.
that? Is it not time for that yet?
No, it's not time for that yet, I don't think. Oh, right, so we're just going to do the old tactic of running past everyone to get back to where we were.
Yeah.
Still a pretty dangerous route here. Especially this bit. This bit sucks.
Is it no... Oh yeah, of course. I was thinking you were going the wrong way there, but no. Aye, although that's a shortcut, you're still going through like probably the most dangerous bit to make it a shortcut.
That was mighty close, did you see that? Okay, this is Sparta.
Did you take the ladder or jumping?
Nah, I'm fighting. Yeah, I think I'm safe. Blood vial. And then let's go. Oops.
Well, hey, listen. For someone who just fell off a ladder, you handled that parry quite well.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Nothing to worry about. All under control. That one extra level in vitality really saved me there. Let's go back down to the sewer here. Some ugly ass guys down here, isn't there?
Yeah. It feels very like in Blighttown and Dark Souls, it felt like people were just kind of disposed of as low as possible, and this feels like you've just got like maybe half dead folk have been chucked down here and they've started to like turn into monsters.
Yeah, they're going a little bit bestial, but they were definitely down here before that happened, or maybe they were just the worst of it and get chucked down here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They are chunky as well. There's absolutely no real use in fighting them, I don't think anyway, unless you really need to, but they take about 10 hits.
Aye, I mean really it's surely just if you want echoes, which is the same for every enemy. You don't actually need to fight you have to fight very few. It's just about if you want to get the levels or not.
Yeah, you just really don't want to be caught in a darkened alleyway with a bunch of these guys.
No. That goes for real life as well.
Look at that. I wouldn't want to see that in real life, would you?
No.
So I'm going to go up the ladder.
Do you know what the deadliest mammal is?
Is it something pig related?
Well, no really, but kind of in my brain, yes.
Is it wild boar or something?
It's actually like hippos, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, they're bad
The hippos
news.
and pigs have got a kind of eye. Like I never realised how fucked up hippos are.
Yeah. So look up there, there's the bridge that we fought the Cleric Beast on, and we've got a kind of side route going into the bills of what we can only presume is Cathedral Ward here, but we've got some angry townspeople to contend with. But first, this is one of those moments, Diggs, where you come in here and you think, oh well, let's step on this.
And don't think we really showed this off, so if you're a first time viewer, you wouldn't really know where this is coming up. But folk who have like inspected a bit will know exactly that we're now back here, which is just so nice.
Which is where I fought those guys earlier. And do you know what? I shall again, just because we could do with some blood vials.
You want to show off your parries.
Let's go.
Very nice.
Blood vial 2. Blood vial 2. Okay, we get 11 blood vials. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay.
The one thing I wish about this game is that if you died, you just got your vials back to 20. Now, I said this to a friend of the show, Dave, who's also a very big Bloodborne fan.
Yeah.
Has the platinum. And I said that to him. I was probably raging at a boss, and I was like, oh man, fuck this, I'm doing this boss over and over, and every like 5 tries I have to go and grind for blood vials when I'm already raging. I don't want to do that. And he went, no man, it'll make the game too easy. And I was like, would it make it too easy? I mean, for every single area you would go to, I always made sure I had 20. So actually it's not making the game any easier, it's just making it more fun.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Hey,
So I'm not
that's
going
just a
to...
grumpy man.
Yeah, fair enough. You're the grumpy one in this run. So I'm not going to tackle the bridge. That looks too spicy. And even though this looks bad, let's go and see what we can do. It's time to
It's one of
plunge.
the times viewers that shoving your hand right up a pig's arse actually is like the thing you want to do.
Aye.
Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
4 blood vials. That's handy.
Yeah, pretty good.
No blood due. Saw
That's
hunter
another enemy
badge.
where you don't forget that sound
Yeah, I know.
for a long time after playing this game.
Yep.
Badge crafted long ago at the workshop attests one prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes this meaningless badge except the messengers in the bath, who understand its profundity. Certain things can only be entrusted with a hunter in possession of this badge, or so they believe.
So there's no need to go back to the hunter's dream to check that out. We'll just tell you what it does. That gives you access to the 3 original choices that you get in Bloodborne.
Yeah.
The cane, the saw cleaver, and the axe.
Yeah.
So almost never going to be used because we've already picked the best one.
Now, when you come all the way up, you're going to be on the other side of that bridge with the assault team.
Yeah.
And there's something up with their script, and I don't know if that really should have been let us where
Yeah, they do it
he
anyway.
kicks the ball.
Yeah.
Aye. For no reason.
Yeah. For no reason
Nice.
whatsoever. There you go. That's a little bit easy. You do need to contend with the pig, but look at us. We're over here now.
Yep.
Blood vials? Nice.
About 17.
Yeah.
And, most folk are going to need those vials when it comes to this bit. Especially if you're playing for the first time. This was my sticking point for a bit, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone had a bit in a Souls game where you're like, oh man, I have to... And everyone gets a bit where, is this game too hard? I like this game. It was this bit that turned me off the very first time.
Yeah, I bet. There we go. Oops, wrong button, but probably was going to do that anyway.
Aye.
Okay, would you like to run a competition?
Oh, right, Beers. I'm going to give you a wee bit of insider trading here. Now, in the first record, Guffy did not do this first time. So, how many tries do you think it's going to take this time? I'm personally going to say first try.
You going first try
However,
again?
I didn't go first try with this one last time. And I was right though, so I was 2 for 2 in the last one. But I'm saying first try, even though that's not what you done last time.
Okay, I appreciate the faith.
It's been a few days since we've played this. And
Yeah.
you've currently seen Guffy's gameplay, so that you'll use that in your
Yeah, in your
use
evaluations.
that in your rationale. Yeah.
No,
So
it's been
get in the
scrappy.
comments right now, because nobody's done this yet, by the way, viewers. I'm not going to call MD out. I know you're busy and all that, but nobody's actually participated yet. So I want a number. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Oh, the numbers.
Yeah, they
There's
get
loads of numbers. And we have what just appears like a humanoid.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them sooner or later.
Father Gascoigne.
So we've got, it looks like a hunter here. Oh, good stuff. He doesn't seem like he's doing too good. It did look like he was slaughtering a beast there, so he still was doing his job a wee bit, but he didn't let it look at us. And what I quite like about this fight, and all the hunter fights, to be honest, spoilers, ignore them, but they basically have the same moveset you do.
Yep.
So everything he's doing, you could basically do. I don't know how. See that big movie does where he scrapes along the ground? I don't know if he's got one.
Nope.
That one.
Maybe that's a battle axe, man.
It may be. So, but everything else is like really similar, so it just makes the fights feel really good.
Yeah, it's true.
Like a proper one-on-one.
I'm gonna try something stupid, just because we've got it.
Uh-oh, yep, you forget to do this.
Yep, but I can't access the pause menu because he's speaking. Tiny music box, use.
So,
That
you may
fucks him up a
remember
little
viewers. Although it looks like it's maybe... His AI's a little bit weird, don't know, so viewers, you might have remembered that music box said that the parents were Viola and Gascoigne. So it does look like this is that wee girl's dad.
That's bad news for the little girl. Wonder what happened to the wife. Come on. Stop with the gun.
Oh.
Go.
And let's get the health back. Alright, we're past halfway. And remember, as long as we don't get impatient, we're generally fine with these boss fights. Or impatient or just greedy.
Yeah, exactly. It's the gun that's the most troublesome thing with this.
You know, it does some chip damage, but it just throws you off your rhythm.
I know, it really does.
If you're ever wanting to cheese this boss fight, viewers, you get stuck on these stairs. There's a way, like it's all the speedrunners, the other folk that are doing no hit runs, they do this, where they get him stuck in the stairs, so he can't hit you and you can just like pelt him with him. But now he's turned into an actual beast.
Yeah, it's bad news.
And he's incredibly aggressive.
Oh, I've got no guns.
And, and a problem there, if you see if you get no bullets, you don't realise they actually do an animation.
Yeah, bad.
So what Guffy's just done there is just sacrifice some health, potentially.
Ah, got me. I was never in control of that one, I have to say.
So you might have missed that. There's a wee +5 under Guff's bullets. And you can actually sacrifice some health to get some bullets back. And I think there's actually something special with them. Do they do more damage or something?
Unsure.
I feel like there's something in my head, but they actually technically will be better bullets, but you're sacrificing a lot to get them.
Yep. I think what we're going to do now is warp to the dream and go to Central Yharnam, which is a much safer boss run.
Yes, that's accurate. You could also pop some souls if you wanted a wee... Where's the doll?
Oh yeah, the doll's gone. Oh, in that case...
Actually, I think...
Yeah, this is one of those events that can happen where the doll goes somewhere else. Let's go and find her. Oh, there's a doll there.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Care to explain what you're doing up here?
Well, you know, and I wish I'd remembered about this, but I think there's a lot of like fan theories about whose grave that is that she was mourning.
Ah.
So maybe we'll find out about that later.
Okay, you
because
keep
we
us
don't
right.
even know who she's connected to. We have got absolutely no idea.
Yeah, we don't know
what she is.
We don't have the first
At this
clue
point.
what's going on with anything.
No. Don't worry, viewers. As things become clear in the game, we will keep you right.
Yeah, we're just doing it chronologically. And right now your character doesn't know what the fuck's going on, so neither do we.
I have wondered if folk have maybe been watching us going like, these guys don't know any of the lore, what they did in lore in their title. Maybe should have explained it.
That's very true, yeah. Well, we did say we were going to complete everything, but, you know, you're not wrong also. You know, if farming for blood vials costs blood vials, we're in trouble.
You'd hope it would, like, the offset isn't too much, like you're gaining more than you're using.
Yeah, I hope so. Is that a guaranteed drop with these two?
Almost. The annoying thing is a rare drop is like shiny coins, but it's like worse.
Yeah, that's awful.
The thing that yeah. Oh, and you've done it.
I know.
Look at that.
I know.
The pool of shame.
Yep, I know. To be fair, I did remember when we went out, but that would have betrayed that there was a boss coming up. I know, yeah, it kind of alludes to that whole playing dumb about what's coming up. Yeah.
Do you mean, was it any worse than you asking me to do a competition?
Yeah, that's not in the lore of the, of the game. I know, that was a rogue spoiler as well.
Right.
I've not done it again. I didn't go and press on the elevator button to make it easier next time. Again.
Lovely. What you doing down here?
Well, this is easier, isn't it?
Oh well, it's alright, I guess. Actually, I don't think it is personally. I have to admit, I've never done this. Like, what I tend to do, and again, personal preference, it's probably just as... I think this way might be a tiny bit slower. I think if the speedrunners would be shouting at you right now, but if you go to the bridge, if you just run straight, you can't dodge the ball generally, and it ends up being quite similar.
True. That's
just my experience.
See, when a man has 10 blood vials to go into the Gascoigne fight, yeah, I'm going to play it safe, I think. Plenty of places we can farm. Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Fuse, we're on 1.
Ah, stop that.
1 attempt so far.
Got the health
That
back.
was like reminiscent of like if you were doing a PvP with somebody and right before the match starts he just shoots you.
I know, which is just bang out.
Oh, nice bodge. So yeah, all you can have to do with yours is you play aggressively, but if you try and get like, it's the people who are shiting it and they start like dodging back too much, he will just punish you with a gun. And if you get good at parries, he genuinely becomes like super easy, but he's quite hard to judge with the parries for a while. It does take a bit.
Ouch.
Especially that one. He's got that kind of... He holds it for a bit longer than you expected.
Yeah. Oh.
5 blood vials. Did you equip the songbox?
Sure didn't.
Oh dear.
Oh damn. Yeah.
I can let you know now, viewers, that in the last one, Guffy done it in 2 attempts.
Yep.
So he's officially worse than last time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, damn. Putting too much pressure
That
on
one
myself.
felt... I think even going in knowing you only had 10 health vials probably didn't do you any good.
Yeah. It does sting, but do you think we should return to the Hunter's Dream and buy them, or grind for them?
Why don't you do one run, right? So what I do for blood vials is I kill that guy, I kill these 2 guys down there like you would normally do. And this is a good spot of yours if you're farming for blood vials at this point in the game. I can't think of another one better. You kill these 2.
Oh, come on. There's no worse feeling than that and getting the parry, but then
No.
you're 1,000 miles away. Right,
Oh.
okay. I've lost the plot here.
What I would say is just fight them, but don't worry, don't heal. And then if you die, it doesn't matter.
That's true. Matters to me.
Personal pride.
Yeah. Right. Deals with that one.
Because something that's quite handy, and you might know what I mean by this, or work out what I'm talking about here, is this health run also gets you quicksilver bullets at the same time, every single
Interesting.
time.
Okay, cool.
So,
Blood vial.
yeah,
Blood vial.
get your stuff. There we go. Go in the house
As in up.
from this. Yeah.
This
No,
side?
no, just in the. I thought it was the same house.
Right, okay. In the house.
The way you're going is way longer.
Pardon me. Yep, so it is.
So on the first floor at the back's a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, and this guy, sorry. This guy can get you blood vials, but it's very rare, but this guy will always drop bullets.
Okay. 4 off.
Oh, and he might have got you a blood vial as well.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, there we go, 2.
Wicked.
There's then 2 guys up here that again, I think maybe can, but almost certainly won't. He's got a better chance, I think. If you're feeling totally confident, the 2 wolves generally drop them as well.
Okay.
But there's also another big guy to your left, so you can either go right or left. Left gets you a big guy, right gives you the 2 wolves. They're basically guaranteed as well, so that's another like 4. If you can kill them, that's the thing. If you're at a point where like viewers, if you're still struggling with those guys, maybe those may be unnecessary. But this guy should give you hopefully another 2, and then you end at a lamp, so you could just refresh and do the same thing all over again.
True.
So this is what I did.
Shining coins.
Oh, but you got shining coins,
Fuck
babe.
off. Yeah, I don't know that I want to fight those wolves.
And in worst case, you've got souls that you could maybe buy some more vials.
Yeah, because you need to go back to the dream anyway.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And maybe we'll bust a cold blood dew to get going again.
And get the rest.
Because, I mean, see now that I'm in the situation that you described earlier, that Dave said it makes the game too easy. Yeah, I would say, why not just give you your fucking blood vials? Or like...
Because all you do is just come here. It's not making the game harder, it's just making it more tedious, you know? It's nonsense for Dave. I really had to give him a hard time for that opinion.
Money can we buy? We can buy...
And you get a few here
4.
anyway.
I think that's enough for an attempt.
You're at 14.
Yeah.
Because you never ran out in that last attempt.
No. And we've still got Yusefka's blood vial as well, so let's have an attempt. Confess, I'm not feeling, not feeling that good about this.
Aye. We've not played since Wednesday, viewers, so maybe that's having a wee effect on him.
Yeah, and I've been playing other action games that maybe kind of confuse my buttons and timings and shit like that.
Yeah. The one thing I'll give to... So, Armoured Core 6 viewers. Well, we're doing the same thing over and over, maybe I'll talk some shit. Armoured Core 6, I've not been fully in love with yet. But I've been getting through it, you know, I'm forcing myself to play a bit more of it each time. The one thing I'll say about it is, see when I pick it up, every button does exactly what it should do. And I've had absolutely zero, you know, sometimes you pick up a game, you're like, man, I know how to play this, what's the buttons? I've had not a single issue with it.
No.
Picked it up and bet bosses straight away because it's so intuitive.
It's so slick. Such a great game. Yeah, I love it. I think it's really good. I'm stuck though. I'm hard stuck. Yeah.
It's got a weird thing where, like, so far anyway, the missions between bosses are preposterously easy. But then certain bosses are just superbly hard.
Yeah, I kind of like that though.
Yeah, but also it gets you into a weird way where you feel that you have to like retrain yourself every time there's a boss because you're so used to just like annihilating.
But it's so fun just annihilating.
I've not been fully into the combat yet. Like getting into it. Like I know folk keep saying it's like, oh, the combat's amazing. It's like, I think the combat's good, but there's something that's no clicking with me just yet.
It might be your build. Might be your build, man.
I'm actually quite happy with the build though, that's the thing. Like I can't think of what I'd do to make it more effective.
Okay, well maybe one day you can pull that up and we'll I'll chuck it into this part of the video to see your build, or we can even make an Armour Core series actually, which would probably be quite fun. Right, let's go for this. Third try.
Oh, this is it then. I think once you get that first hit, you're like, yeah, in the zone. Yeah, what he'll do as well, he would use his gun to try and stop you getting too many hits in. Like if you start almost like smashing him like 2 or 3 hits, he's going to try and hit you with a gun. I think he can like parry you as well, if he times it right.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
That's pretty humiliating.
It can be. Nope.
Right, so he's going to get more aggressive now that he's switched.
Totally.
This is where the Kirk Hammer and weapons like this fall a wee bit flat for me, not for any real reason, but just because I feel like in boss fights it's really hard to use the actual cool part.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's just a sword,
I
really.
mean, the actual sword, yeah, which is still fine, it's just no hammer.
Yeah,
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Trapped, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man.
This is sometimes it though, isn't it? In Bloodborne, you get it first time, and then stuff that you've done a million times takes you a million more times.
Aye. It happened a lot in Bloodborne when I replayed it, but for different bosses. The one after this, my god, it took me
Yeah,
and
preposterous.
infuriating a number of times, even though first time I played it, I first tried it, assumed it was just an easy boss, but either I just got lucky or I was just in the zone. But there was mechanics I didn't even know about that were happening. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Getting
we'll
proper
show
raging.
them
I have
off
to,
when we get there.
Google videos. Aye.
So with that, I think we'll call it an episode of gaming, unfortunately. Well, you need to tune in next time to see if it takes me 3 tries. 4, well no, I've tried it 3 times. 4 tries or 14 tries. So,
Aye.
yeah. Oh well, there you have it. Right, an episode of gaming,
Yeah.
and we'll say cheerio to you and see you next time.
Right. See you later, viewers. Bye.
Cheerio, bye.